Ask the Expert, brought to you by Nelligan Law.
It's time to Ask the Expert on Your Morning Ottawa. Today, Stanford Cummings is here to take your questions about personal injury law. You can see there on the screen, you can call in. Give us a call with a question that you may have, 613-789-6559, extension 2803. And we'd love to hear from you. We've got Nelligan Law here, and we've got Stanford Cummings to answer your legal questions. And today, we're going to talk about what you need to know when it comes to slips and falls during the snowy, icy months of winter. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning, Stanford. So, I mean, there's a lot to consider here. If you're a homeowner, maybe if you're a landlord and you're renting a property, or you're a homeowner and somebody comes to visit and it snowed, let's say, or it's a little icy the night before and they slip.
Yeah.
Are you responsible as that homeowner? Did they slip on the way to your home, like on the walkway on your property?
You really are. Yeah. Homeowners, small business owners, big business owners, everybody.
Really?
The law, it's really a good neighbor law. It's if you're going to have people over, you have to make sure that they're reasonably safe on your property. And part of that in the winter, it's, as any Canadian knows, is clearing the snow, clearing the ice, making sure you apply salt or sand as necessary. It really is just about making sure that your invitees to the property are safe.
I'm wondering, the person who was injured, what is their course of action? It might be a bit jarring. You might be a bit embarrassed, you might be a bit injured or severely injured, but then maybe a bit shocked as well and not sure what to do next.
That's right. Well, the first thing you should do if you're injured is obviously seek the appropriate medical attention.
Sure.
And afterwards, if you've sustained a significant enough injury, you do have legal rights. You should be compensated for your losses, be that financial losses for inability to work, if you have to incur medical expenses.
Yes.
It's about making sure that you're back in the position that you would have been in had this incident not happened to you.
Okay, so let's go back to the property owner, whether it's a small business, a large business, or you're an individual, a private homeowner, somebody has an accident on your property. What are your rights? Like if you did clear the driveway, let's say, I mean, you did do it and you put a little salt down and they still slipped. Are you still responsible?
It depends. That's a classic lawyer answer.
Yeah.
It really depends. It's a fact-dependent situation.
Right.
The law does not require perfection.
Okay.
It requires reasonableness. So if you've taken the right steps, let's say you've hired a snow clearance company, you've gone out and shoveled in the morning, you've applied some salt, and something happens, you're not necessarily going to be found at fault for that. People still have to exercise caution when they come to your property or when they're out and about. You have to wear the appropriate footwear, look where you're going, and you're not always going to be liable for somebody's accident.
Okay.